Dear brothers and sisters in Jesus Christ, in today's first reading, the prophet Isaiah delivers a message from God regarding true fasting and righteousness. The people of Israel were engaging in religious practices, such as fasting, but their hearts were not aligned with God's will. They were seeking their own interests and oppressing others while neglecting justice and mercy. God, through Isaiah, calls them out, emphasizing that true fasting is not just abstaining from food, but also involves acts of compassion and justice. This passage challenges us to examine the sincerity of our religious practices and our motives behind them. True fasting involves not only denying ourselves, but also considering the needs of others and acting on behalf of those who cannot advocate for themselves. In today's gospel, Jesus uses the analogy of a wedding feast to illustrate the current joyful and celebratory nature of his earthly ministry. Just as it would be inappropriate for guests at a wedding to fast while the bridegroom is present, so also it is inappropriate for his disciples to fast during his earthly ministry. This passage reminds us of the importance of discerning the appropriate time and season for different spiritual practices. God desires sincere repentance and a transformation of the heart that leads to actions benefiting others, particularly the oppressed and marginalized. Let us remember that fasting is not an end in itself, but a means to draw closer to God and align our hearts with His will.